Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Cynthia Rose. Welcome back to my channel, Family and Food. Um, Listen, I've been getting a lot of feedback, a whole lot of feedback. I've been getting emails, I've been getting Facebook messages. Like, people been really reaching out to me. Um, Concerning my story time, the situation that I'm currently talking about. Again, this is my life, this is my journey, this is my testimony, and I'm gonna talk about what I feel like I want to talk about. Okay, I'm here to answer some questions real quick because I want to clear something up. Okay, because I had several people today hit me up. I had one message me on Facebook, and I had two email me, and all three of them kind of was similar. So I kind of want to clear something up real quick. So let me go ahead and address this. Okay, so I want to read this one message that I got real quick, and it says, I'm gonna keep a 100 with you. I'm very pissed at him because from the outside looking in, especially considered that who you married recently, other men will look at the situation and think that he gives all black men a bad name. Not all black men walk around for claiming that they are the king of sex and whatnot. Not all black men walk around thinking they're king dingling. Pisses me off because as a black man, that doesn't have the physique that he has. It sucks because people will look at him and think that he is the be all and all of the black men, and he's not. Let me address this real quick. Okay, to the person that sent me that message, first of all, thank you for your input. Thank you for your commentary. Now, let me say this. For one, the reason why I married him, it had never been about sex. Okay? Because I am a beautiful ass woman. Beautiful. Okay? And if I want sex, I didn't have to travel to New York to get it. I could get local sex right here where I'm at. You think the guys here ain't on me and haven't been on me? Okay, listen, it was never about that. That's how he put himself out there. Okay? Now, I don't know if he thought that that would oppress me, but we had so many conversations, and I told him what my expectations were. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, okay? For me, it was never about sex, baby. Okay, because that's easy. That's the easiest thing in the whole entire world to get. It's very easy. You got ugly chicks walking around here with different baby daddies and stuff. Sex is easy. So for me, that's not what it was about. But for him, I think that he thought that that would keep me. Baby, me? Me? Come on. You got to offer me more than your dingling. You have to offer me more than that. Okay? And the way he put himself out there, the way he laid it on the line, listen, check this out. The way he laid it out, the way he put it on the line, he basically told me that he was willing to do anything or whatever it took as long as I took his hand in marriage. I had several conversations with him after so long, telling this man that I did not want to marry him. I don't think it's a good time for us to do it right now. Maybe we should wait. This is exactly what my words was, verbatim. Okay. And he was all, oh, we shouldn't have to be engaged no 1 year to 2 years to 3 years. And, you know, his whole thing was he's getting older. He wanted more children. And I was the woman of his dreams. This is what he was saying. This is what came out of his mouth. Out of all the women in the world, for whatever reason, I was the one that he wanted to marry. I don't know why. I know why now, but at the time I couldn't really put my finger, I couldn't really pinpoint it. Okay. I think that this man was looking for somebody that he can run over, and he was really looking for somebody that he can love. Or that would love him, because he don't love no motherfucking body. Okay. He don't love nobody, baby. He was looking for somebody that was gonna put up with his shit. He wanted his cake and eat it too. That's what he wanted to do. And for whatever reason, he thought that I would be it. As far as like oh, excuse me, my mic. As far as the statement being made about all black men, you know, not walking around proclaiming to be the king of sex. Listen, I don't categorize all black men. I never have done that. Okay. I've always made the statement, the men that I have dealt with, and it was always a black man that was close to me that did the most damage. Okay, it was black men that mentally abused me, verbally abused me, physically abused me. It was black men that tried to goddamn kill me. It was black men that isolated me from my goddamn family. Okay, it was black men that betrayed me. It was black men that talked down on me, called me out my name. It was black men that tried to get my children taken away from me. It was black men that stabbed me in the back and betrayed me. So I never categorized all black men. I always made sure I said the men that I have dealt with. Okay. So I don't, look at all black men as the same. I just choose myself to not deal with black men for my own goddamn reasons. Okay, black men are dangerous. Okay, I am scared to life to ever be with a black man again. But I remember one night specifically, I called him because it was heavy on my heart. And I told him that I did not want to marry him. I told him I don't think that it was a good time to do it right here, right now. I told him everything that I thought. I told him that I thought mentally he was beneath me, which he was and still is. I thought that he was like, it's just something. I don't know what it is with him. It's something. Like I said, I think he's on the spectrum of something. I really and truly do. Like, he don't got it all up here. I'm not gonna get too personal with it, but as far as his education, it ain't shit like mine. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Okay, having a conversation with him is it becomes stressful. Okay, it becomes draining. Having a normal conversation with someone, it shouldn't become draining. It shouldn't become to the point to where you just be like, you know what, forget it. I don't even know what level to speak to you on, because no matter what level, I could be speaking to this man on a first grade level and he still just wouldn't grasp. He still wouldn't comprehend. So again, I think that the reason why he begged me to goddamn death to marry him, for one, for sure for him, for two, because he thought that he could run over me, for three, he thought that his dick would keep me, baby, no. Okay, and for four, he was looking for somebody to love him, someone that he can misuse and that would still love him through all the misuse. I had just came from this being misused. Okay, all this shit that he was saying to me, it sounded good, and I said, you know what, I'm willing to give you a chance. When he told me that night when I called him that if I did not marry him, that it would mentally fuck him up and that he would do something to himself if I did not marry him, I said, I'm willing to give this a shot. I'm willing. All the things that he was saying, he made it sound good. And another thing that I think that he knew that he wouldn't be able to marry anyone else. This is why he didn't want to get a divorce. He knew that no other woman would marry him. This is why he's in his fucking 40s, damn near 50. He's in his mid 40s. This is why he's in his mid 40s, damn near 50. Okay. And he was looking for a wife. He know goddamn well that ain't no woman that's gonna want to marry him. First of all, because he's too stuck to his mother. Okay, I'm not gonna deal with a fucking man that can't let go of their mother. That's not. It's even biblical that once you marry, when you marry, this is biblical. You're supposed to let go of your mother and your father. You're supposed to cling on to your wife. This is biblical, and this is things that I even explained to him. I can't be with a man that's attached to his fucking mother. Not like that. Not to the point to where you ask me and my 3 children to come and live with you and your mother in a small ass teeny tiny shoebox. And then another thing this man asked me was, can we have a baby and I give him my child and let him and his mother raise my child? This is what this man was saying to me. This is what this man was saying to me. Oh, and if we do get our own place somewhere, can my mother come and decorate our home? This is what this man was saying to me. I was like, what? Listen, mother cook him 3 square meals a day. Mother takes his hair down, washes it, oils it, conditions it, braids it. Mother washes dirty ass drawers. Okay. Now I ain't gonna play the recordings of the conversations that me and his mother had. Cause baby, I can't. I absolutely can't. The point that I'm trying to make, okay? The point that I'm trying to make is that The person that sent me that message, trust and believe, he is not nothing that anybody should look at like, oh, all black men. No, all black men ain't living with their fucking mama, okay? Because he's able-bodied, he's capable, he's too comfortable. His mama told me one day, him and her and his grandmother ain't never made him do a chore. He ain't never had to wash a dish. He's very much spoiled, and I understand that. I could see that. But okay, now you got a wife, and you think that I'm gonna come and live with you and your? Are you think I'm gonna have a child by you? And I'm gonna give up my child, something that came from between my legs, to give to you and your mother to raise in the goddamn projects of Far Rockaway, New York? This is what, and I was like, I cannot do this. This man is not mentally available. This man ain't mentally available. For him to even utter some shit like that out his mouth to me. I have all my children. All my children have been in my custody since day one. There is no way that I'm going to let my children or child be raised by, are you kidding me? And then the fact that he thought I was going to have a child with him, it was beyond me, baby. He thought that I was going to have a child by him. Baby, let me tell you something. Listen, he felt like motherfucking lead. Now, after we got married, he was like, come on, let's do it, let's try. So I said, okay. We was getting it in constantly. But baby, let me say, now I'm gonna tell a secret, because this is something his ass didn't even know. Because he was wondering, why, just listen to this part. He wanted to have a baby with me so bad. Come on, let's do it. We married now. Let's get it in. All right, so boom, we doing it. We going ham like rabbits. Okay, multiple times a day, all day, just like non-stop, to the point where I was like, my nigga, I'm done, I'm tired. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, so he'll shoot his shit out and whatever. Baby, whole time I had a cervical cup up in this motherfucker. Okay, Google what a cervix cup is. He didn't know that. He probably know now if he's watching. I don't give a damn if he is, if he ain't. This is my truth. There was no way on God's green earth that I was ever going to allow myself to become impregnated by this man. Married or not, I didn't give a fuck. But I didn't want to hurt his feelings. So I already told him I didn't want to marry him. He would not take no for an answer. Facts. Y'all saw the messages in the previous video. Well, you could say that you're not coming to New York. I'm going to still buy your ring anyway. Shit like that. Oh, I never felt like this about a woman before. I really love you. I want you to just love bombing the shit out of me. And I'm like, bro, it's just either he really serious or like I couldn't put my finger on it at the time. Couldn't pinpoint it. I was cloudy. I couldn't pinpoint it. He's capable enough or mentally available enough to understand that what I was saying, I meant that shit. I told him I wanted a marriage like my great-grandmother and my great-grandfather. My mother was married to my father. My grandmother was married to my grandfather. My great-grandmother was married to my great-grandfather. I had so many different conversations with him, and he acted like he understood, which made me give him the benefit of the doubt. He's talking about some me too. You know, he's telling me about his family and all this shit. So I'm, you know what I'm saying? I'm all right, let's try it. What the fuck the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen? Because as quick as we can do this shit, you saw as quick as I undid that shit. There was no way that I was going to let myself become impregnated by this man. Are you kidding me? The way I saw how he treat his children, the way I saw how baby, one Christmas I bought his children, okay, some beautiful jewelry. I asked the kid's name. This was kind of in the beginning. I'm just playing in the wedding. What's your kid's name? Told me the kids' names. I go to the jeweler, get them some beautiful jewelry. I got them some stainless steel bracelets made with their names on them. When it was time for me to go to New York, I went, I took the jewelry, gave it to the children. Now, I wasn't really expecting nothing back, but I'm thinking like, okay, he probably got something for my kids too. When Christmas came around, what you think he got my kids? Not a motherfucking thing. Not a motherfucking thing. He ain't never got my kids a motherfucking thing. Nothing. Think I'm gonna have a child by you? And he kept asking me, why your period keep coming? Why your cycle keep coming? Why you keep coming on? What the man is so mentally unavailable. He said, my sperm must not be working. Nigga, I have birth control in me. I have a cervix cup in me. I don't want no child by your ass. While you thought that you was playing with me, nigga, you can't. You can't. The last motherfucker taught me, cover your ass at all times. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. Now, I don't believe in pills. I don't believe in the patch. I don't believe in the shot. But this nigga wanted a baby with me so bad. I'm like, let me get this service cup. Every motherfucking time we did it, when he shot his shit, that shit went right up in that service cup. Nigga, you ain't finna leave me stuck. You ain't finna fucking leave me stuck. You got me fucked up. Okay? So he always wanted to know the reason why I wasn't getting pregnant. Nigga, that's the reason why. I purposely wore service cups every motherfucking time we did it. Then he started talking about some, oh, I'm getting old. I really want to get married. Let's just do this. I'm all in. I'm jumping out the window. You this, you that, you. It was all just love bombing. Love bombing, love bombing. Okay. Then as soon as we got married, all that shit went out the window. That's when the verbal abuse started. Okay. We're going to talk about the sex in part 3, baby. Because I had to cut that shit the fuck off. It's something about when men feel like they get you. They either take you and they isolate you, move you to another state or country or whatever the fuck. Or they feel like when they marry you, you're their property. He thought I was his property. He would say that to me. I own you. You're stuck with me. You're mine. So sex became the way he would ask for it, like he was entitled to it. What's your last name? I gave you my last name. He thought he was entitled to my body. He was telling me my body is his body. My body parts is like, it was, yo, we're going to talk about that in part 3, baby. We're going to talk, this is my truth. This is my life. This is my experience. And it is what it is. Listen. Baby, no. Baby, no. Baby, no. Okay? No. You wasn't finna get me goddamn knocked up. Okay? You wasn't finna trap me. Baby, no. No. He wanted to play, so I played. I play. You wanted to play, let's play. No. Mm-mm.
If you don't believe